What's up YouTube, it's Wow Sly and I've been tagged in a video of VR. Done a bit of research and I don't know where it started from, but Rich, Torn Apart, great channel, he tagged Adventure Self-Reliance and he tagged MartTheMadScientist, and then MartTheMadScientist has tagged me. And it's the 6 questions VR. To be honest, I haven't been on YouTube much the past couple of weeks, I haven't seen these videos going around, but I've just watched a couple of them yesterday and jotted down roughly what I think the questions are. Question number 1 was, well, yeah, that's the thing, is if you haven't seen the videos, you get tagged and you've got to answer the 6 questions. So I've been painting and decorating all day. Yeah, question 1 was what are my views on the term prepper survivalist. As an adjective, it's obviously a good set of words because it's good to be a prepared person, and yeah, a little bit of respect for survivalists because obviously they've got a lot of knowledge, so combining survivalists and preppers can't be bad. For some reason other people have different views on that, but I'm not sure why. But personally I don't think it's a bad expression. I wouldn't class myself, definitely not a prepper survivalist. Number 2, when did you realise you were a prepper stroke survivalist? Well, number 2, well, I answered a bit about being a survivalist because I'm not a survivalist. But yeah, when did I find I was prepared was back in, I think it was 2002, 2004, can't remember. It was an earthquake. Well, the storm of 87, I was a kid. And the next day, I just remember saying, you know, why weren't people prepared for this? Why didn't we have this and why didn't we have that? And that bugged me right up until the age I am now. And then, yeah, various things over the years. Snow, I've always been prepared for snow and flood because I've always lived in and around it. Yeah, but yeah, the earthquake was like a 4.3, 4.5, something like that. That's when I sort of leaped into action, sort of thing. Where I had like a little sleepover in the living room at night, and all the beds and cushions and that were out in the living room. I remember as we were putting them away, like 26 minutes past 8 in the morning, everything started shaking violently, and instantly my brain said it was an earthquake. Well, half my brain did, and the other half of me said, can't be an earthquake. But by then, you know, I'd thrown the kids under all the cushions and stuff, and I was stood in the doorway thinking, why am I acting like an earthquake? And then as soon as it stopped shaking, you know, there's cracks everywhere, the windows were shaking like mad. It was quite violent. The kid's mother, I found to see if she was alright. She apparently was actually thrown off the bed because she was still in bed. So yeah, within like 30 seconds, you know, I grabbed the changing bag at the time. You know, that's the bag. It's got milk in it. It's got nappies. It's got wipes. It's got a change of clothes. You know, it's like a kiddie bug out bag. I remember opening up a cupboard in the kitchen and just chucking it full of munch and fruit shoots and, you know, stacking the hell out of it. I grabbed my handheld CB, grabbed my handheld scanner, grabbed the kids, last of all, and I was out the door because it wasn't safe to be in the building. And that's when I thought, crikey, you know, I was semi-prepared because I knew the steps I had to take. I had to take provisions, communications, family member, and get out. And that's when I sort of realised about being, I don't know, more prepared and preparedness and stuff. But it wasn't, I think, about 4 or 5 years after that when I realised there was actually terminology, prepper, preparedness, and all that stuff. So yeah, it's been, I don't know, it's always been there in the back of the mind. And then work and stuff over the years, we've had to be prepared to sort of go, short notice. Anyway, I'm waffling on because we're on 4 minutes. Number 3, favourite TV, book, film. Don't watch a lot of TV, but when I do, I did like Lost. I do like Walking Dead. I like those long series that just mess your head up for like years later. You're sitting there going, if you watch Lost, you know what I mean. Book, never really got into books. Tried to read books so many times, get about halfway through, 3/4 of the way through, just get bored and watch a film. But yeah, if I'm going to say I did one book I do like, it's Foundation now, because obviously reading that book got me through my licence. So, and favourite film has got to be was it 2012, the Thompsons, because that's the one I drove the Evo in, and then also Fast and Furious 6, because the Evo was in that too, just a different colour. Bug in or bug out is question number 4. Well, it changes, doesn't it, really? With the earthquake, I had to bug out, but with the floods and snow, heavy snow, I've had to bug in. So there's no bug in or bug out. It just depends on the threat at the time. Question number 5. If there's one skill I could learn Matrix style, when I plug in and the dude wakes up on Matrix and goes, I know Kung Fu. I'd like to know more about recognising plants and trees. Really, edible plants, medicine, just general trees. I know a few, but, not even enough to scratch the surface. But yeah, I'd love to wake up tomorrow, bam, and just go, oh, I know what that is. But my vegetation knowledge is a minimum. So yeah, question number 6. If there was tracksuit wearing youths, I think the question was just zombies in public, really, people, Joe Public. If they were ransacking the area, rioting and looting, and I had to get out, what 5 items would I take with me? And this is quite simple because it's my 5 main prep stroke hobby. My first prep, I'm going to count this because I'll forget otherwise what number I'm on. First prep would be my transport, either my van, or my push bike with the trailer, because carrying gear and travelling faster is better than going on foot sometimes. But well, for me the bug out location is definitely transport. Yeah, transport, that's my number 1 item I'd take, my car or my bike. Number 2, I'd take my solar system, because that's important for me. Power lights, first aid in the dark is difficult. If you've got some sort of lights and something happens for the night, you need to light a fire quick, or bandage, stitch someone up. You don't want to be doing that in the dark. So my solar system is number 2. The third item I'd take would be my Go Box, radio Go Box. Obviously my bug out bag is probably number 2, but we'll call that number 4. And yeah, my EDC, because my EDC's got various bits of items on there that I need. So that's generally my EDC I carry every day. My radio Go Box I use nearly every day. My solar system is important. My bike, my bug out bag. They're the 5 things I take if I had to leave the house. Obviously the bug out bag. So yeah, that's my 5 questions. That's my VR reply to Mark the Mad Scientist. He done his VR to Adventure Self-Reliance, and he done his VR to Rich. I don't know who I'm going to tag yet. I've got to tag a couple of people. I'm going to upload the video, and while it's uploading I'll have a think about it. Just off back to work now. Also I'm going to drop in at tomorrow. It's supposed to be the draw for my 2,000 subscriber giveaway. I'm going away tomorrow, not back till late Monday, so Tuesday I'll probably do the draw. So we've got another couple of days on that. If you haven't seen the video yet, I've got a 2,000 subscriber giveaway, giving away a Bergen, and there's a little bit of a treat. I'm going to put a few items in there too, which we didn't mention on the other video. So yeah, check that video out. Check out Mark the Mad Scientist. Check out Adventure Self-Reliance, and definitely check out Rich Torn Apart Self-Sufficient Self-Reliant. Awesome channel. I'll try and drop the links in there in a couple of days. But yeah, Richard's got he's on Facebook. Does the bug out. I forgot what it's called now. Cup. I don't know. But yeah, there's links on various websites and Facebook for his bug out weekends, and dude's got an awesome Land Rover. Had an awesome trailer, but he sold that. But yeah, he's got another one he's working on. So yeah, Rich, if you're watching this, man, I'm a good fan of your channel. As of Mark the Mad Scientist and Adventure Self-Reliance, I subscribed to you yesterday. I am honest, I'll give you that. So yeah, 9 minutes. Thanks for watching, take care, and we'll catch you on the next video, and stay safe.